I think today it's a great responsibility, when you say something, because you can have your own media and people are watching you and has influence on other people. So yes, it is important what we're talking about. But you are also, like you said, advisor, strategic advisor. So maybe this question goes to 3Air, is of course connected to 3Air. What inspired you to become a strategic advisor for 3Air? You said something little about 3Air, but really, what was it?
Okay, so when I look at the whole space of blockchain and where the value comes from, and the value for blockchain is not separate. It's not something that is specific to blockchain, but it is based on what the world needs. So you go one step down. You try to see what is the biggest requirement or the objective in the world. Of course, you have things like food, water, and things, the basic fundamental and foundation. But you're right now living in information age. In information age, the access to information is through internet. That's pretty much the only prominent, thriving, successful model. You can go back asking all the new beers in the world what made them get there, all the new entrepreneurs in the world, or even those who are most knowledgeable and those who learned quite a lot of things in the recent decade or two. One thing that was common in all those instances is access to internet. Those who were able to access it early on. I mean, I was lucky to be able to access it when I was in my 7th grade, but I always knew that if I had access to it when I was in my 1st grade, 2nd grade, or when I was born, then I would have started things even way more earlier than probably starting business at 14. And access to that is so important, not only to learn, but to experience, to understand, to explore, to widen the horizon. Because right now, the amount of information that we know, what we do, is limited to people around us, what we see, what we hear. So imagine someone living in a village or in a remote area. They can be the smartest one in the town, but if the town has 100 other people and the only thing that they know is farming, the talent is wasted there. Maybe this person has so many things that he can do, but he doesn't even know there's a world outside other than the activity of that particular town or village. So the opportunity is kind of lost. You talk about countries talking about brain drain. Well, there is so much potential here, potential being drained because they cannot access internet, and that is a major problem, and it's a problem that billions of people face. And if something can solve that, it is an fundamental need. I would consider that as an essential need for in the industry of education, work, finance, and livelihood in every form. If I have to stack it after food, water, and the survival needs, I would put internet right after the survival items. And when I saw what 3Year was doing, it kind of showed me the immediate potential of how it can expand and bring opportunity to so many more people, and the potential with the power of blockchain. Because these people coming online, what do? They're going to look for what is that they can immediately start working on. So that kind of makes the opportunity around 3 year almost like a gateway. It's almost opening doors to all these people, showing them a new world, and showing them a pathway towards a better life, towards in one form you can say enlightenment, because education, learning new things, exploring was what caused all this impact in my life. It is what made me feel enlightened in terms of an information side. And I would be happy if everyone else had that opportunity as well. So this is what I call as true value on chain. We are all talking about total value locked, but then the true value from Web 2 moving to Web 3 is the most important part of bringing blockchain adoption. And that attracted me to 3R.
Wow.